Good afternoon and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I did not get out into the garden today. It's actually only 1 o'clock right now, but twice today it has looked like it is going to rain, and so I don't know if it actually did, if it like drizzled and stuff like that. But guys, I went out there this morning actually to put sunscreen on. I was like all ready to get outside and go and start like weeding and stuff like that, some of the beds or like around the beds. And there was like puddles in our lawn. Like that is how much like it had rained, I think, just like the night before, which I had thought that it was done raining like yesterday, like not late afternoon, like maybe mid-afternoon yesterday. And so I was like, oh, like it should be fine, like dry up and stuff like that. But all of our flower beds are so totally muddy that I thought that was something outside. That was you. What were you getting into? He just came emerging from behind the couch. I hope you weren't getting into anything you weren't supposed to, Charlie. But yeah, guys. So it's like they're like super, super muddy. And I was like, I do not want to wind up weeding the flower beds and then having them, like I put the stuff in the bag and it's all soaking wet because they're like paper lawn bags. So I don't want them to get like ruined and then we have to use a whole nother lawn bag on top of that too. I could set it off to the side to dry, but the problem is it's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to wait until Sunday. It was supposed to thunderstorm on Thursday. Then it was supposed to be like partly cloudy all weekend, Friday through Sunday, and then Monday was finally supposed to be sunny again. At least what I saw. Now it says thunderstorms tomorrow and then it's supposed to be sunny the whole rest of the week. So, or the whole rest of the weekend. I am not totally sure if it's going to rain or not, or what on earth is going on. But like I said, I'll probably try and get to it on Sunday, like Sunday morning. And if not, then Monday, because I know it isn't supposed to rain on Monday. At least I think it's not supposed to. It could. But yeah, everything is like super muddy and it's nasty out there. I don't want to get my leather gloves also soaking wet. And yeah, your grilled cheeses are done. So today we're going to actually go clean up in the attic because it is not super hot out, honestly, guys. It's only supposed to be like 78 is a high today, which would have been perfect weather to work outside, but it is really humid out. So I woke up too, guys, 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night. Once I did wake up because I think I heard thunder or something. I also heard I think it was my neighbor's car door because it was at 5 in the morning. My dad,
up from that, but not an alarm.
I know, it was really weird. I was like in really light sleep last night. I woke up once, I think at like 3, almost 4 o'clock, and I was like so hot. I tore the blankets off me and I was like, I must have not turned my air conditioner like further down, like, or like the dial, like for the air conditioners in the window though, you turn the dial up. So I turned it like up to 7, which is like, or like past 6, like 6.5. Normally that's what I sleep to. And then during the day I turn it down past like under 6, normally like 5.5 to like just about 6. And that's like perfect temperature for during the day. But at night I really like it cold. I sleep really well when it's cold in my room. But I woke up, like I said, just like so hot, and I was like, I must not turn it down. So I got up and I was like, oh my gosh, it is turned down. Maybe it was just because it was humid. Like, it's really humid out though, because it's been raining. But it was just like, I don't know why I woke up. So I took all the blankets off of me. Then I was like, okay, I'll just try and fall back asleep. So I fell back asleep and then woke up because I was freezing cold. And so I put all the blankets back on me and then woke up again at like 8:45. So I woke up later today, again, because I was so hot. So I don't know, I didn't sleep very well at all. Like I think I was in like a really light sleep too, because like I said, I think thunder in the middle of the night once. I know I woke up from, and I think that was like maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock, and then I heard my neighbor's car door close. That's what actually I think woke me up at 5. And then I ended up, that's when I was also freezing cold. So that's when I put the blankets back on me. But it had to have been them and not my dad, because that's what I was thinking. Normally he leaves before 5 o'clock. He's gone at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're gonna do some work in the attic instead because it shouldn't be too bad up there today, and we're gonna try and get some more work done. But I made grilled cheeses, guys, for lunch today. So I've got my 7-grain bread with provolone cheese, and then I was gonna make provolone for Matthew, but we were apparently out of it. I used the last 4 pieces, and there was another package in there, but it was all moldy. So I was like, okay, probably don't want to eat this. So yeah, that's Matthew's over there eating his, which he's just eating it on wheat bread because he doesn't like the 7-grain bread. I think it's so much more filling. Like, I'm so filled up after I eat that bread. Like, I'll put it on avocado toast, and it's like so much more filling for me than just eating like regular bread where it feels like it's just like a carb load, because it does have like nuts and grains and stuff like that in there, so I feel like it's more filling and tastier. But yeah, I'm gonna eat that, then we're gonna go up in the attic, get some work done. Like I said, it's 1 o'clock right now, so yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna work in the attic, but that's gonna be today's goal. And then tomorrow's only Thursday, so maybe we'll work back up in the attic again tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm not gonna, like I said though, it is supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow, so I can't get out in the garden then. And then like Friday, I normally don't do work outside because, and it'll probably be all muddy again, because I go to the grocery stores on Friday. So I don't know, guys. This whole weather thing is like throwing a wrench into my plan. For my plan and my planner too, because I wrote everything down on my planner as far as what I wanted to get done this week, and weather completely changed all of that. And I even was like, oh, maybe I'll get this stuff done. Like, I had yard work for today, question mark, because I might get to it, but oh yeah, I forgot my cousin's bridal shower is on Saturday. I just looked at my planner right now. So yeah, guys, but I did get a load of laundry done this morning, and I probably need to finish that up as well. And then also too, I need to do a load of dishes. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'll feel good if we get some of the attic taken care of. It's just like, I think we worked too long when we did it on Monday, that we ended up like overworking ourselves, because we were up there until like, I think like 11 o'clock or something like that. So I'm gonna go eat and then get some attic work done. We finished up our attic work for today. We got another, I don't even know, another full bag of like donation stuff. We ended up getting or maybe like a full bag of garbage and a full bag plus a couple boxes worth of recycling. Which, guys, we honestly have so much recycling because there's so many just like papers and random odds and ends that are like recyclables up in the attic. Mainly papers or like boxes or like plastic totes that have broken or ripped or something like that and obviously aren't usable anymore. And so there's so many of that, like so much of that. Like I said, I'm gonna have to show you guys outside tomorrow at just the massive amount of, I mean, we've made a slight dent in the attic right now, which is great. We're not really, I wouldn't even say we're like a fourth of the way being done, maybe a sixth, at least an eighth. But like, I don't even really know, maybe, yeah, somewhere like that. That seems to kind of fit the gist of it. But it is ridiculous how much stuff we have ended up getting out of the garage, or out of the attic. And then on top of that too, the amount of stuff we have for like donations is also crazy, guys. We have got a full box still in the attic, which it was too big for Matthew to bring downstairs, worth of like baby clothes and stuff like that, or like little kids clothes and stuff. And then we have like another probably more than 4 maybe like 6 to 8 bags out in our old Honda that we just use as storage to take stuff to the to be donated. Plus we have like a baby like playpen that was from one of the babies that I was babysitting 4 years ago. Like, honestly, when I started doing the vlogs, I was babysitting him, and then we still have it, and it's been up in our attic, so we are donating that. There's like a handful of toys and just odds and ends, things like that, like just little trinkets and stuff. I told you guys too what I ended up getting rid of yesterday, but it is like ridiculous. Like, honestly, originally my mom was like, we should have a yard sale and just like try and sell some of this stuff, maybe to help pay for the fence that we're trying to get. But I was like, really though, who's gonna do that? I was like, and honestly, most of what we have is clothes, which It is. Most of what we have is clothes, but I feel like a lot of times most of what you sell at a garage sale is clothes, and you can sell them like really cheap, like a quarter and stuff like that. But it's just like, I mean, and a lot of this stuff is like super outdated, like from when we were all little and stuff like that. So, like none of it's really new stuff, but still, like, my mom was suggesting that, and I was like, well, I don't really know, because like I said, I was like, other than clothes, I didn't feel like we had anything else, but now looking at it, I was like, we have a bunch of toys, we have, like you said, little trinkets and, you know, things like that, just like weird, you know, stuff to get rid of, and like, you know, I don't even know, decoratives, you know, that kind of stuff. And we also have like a lot of, like, the, you know, big items too. Like I said, the baby carriage. I think there's a stroller out in the garage that we can probably donate to. I think we have like a light fixture out in the garage as well that was from like the bathroom before we remodeled it, and we've just actually replaced it within the last like couple of years, but then we hadn't used it in like the longest time. So there's like, from after going through the garage and now going through the attic as much as we've done, there's like so much stuff. So I don't know if we're gonna do a yard sale or garage sale or anything like that, but we've got like a ton of stuff. And honestly though too, it's gonna take my dad like multiple trips, even with his truck, to get it all there. Maybe not multiple trips, maybe he could take it all on one trip, but his like work truck, because it's more of like, I guess it's a van, it's not really a truck, but it's got like his cart like for work and stuff like that in there, and like the shelving units in the back of the truck, or like van, I guess. And so like all of the stuff that I think is in that car right now wouldn't even fit in my dad's truck because of how much there is. Like I said, he'd probably have to take multiple trips to get the stuff there. But normally, like, if we've accumulated a lot of stuff, like a few bags, he'll take it like on one weekend or whatever. But just how much we've accumulated in such a short period of time, I feel like he has to take a lot. And seeing all of that too, I'm like, should we have a yard sale or not? Because I mean, even if we make a couple $100, like, and you know, that's being that's being nice, you know, it can go towards our fence that we're trying to put up in the backyard. So, but my thing is just like, I don't want to do that. Like, getting all of the stuff out and, you know, I just feel like donating is easier, you know, getting the tables out and trying to get all the stuff out and price everything and set everything up. To me, that is not really fun. I mean, like, I like yard sales, but I feel like I'd like them if we didn't have so much stuff that we were trying to get rid of. Like, if it was like a smaller yard sale and like things were a little bit more organized, like, okay, these are all the kids' clothes, or like we kept things more organized maybe too, like, okay, these are all of the infant clothing, and then this is like the, you know, more like, you know, I don't know, toddler type of clothing or whatever. And if it was all already organized, I'd be like, that's great, because, you know, I can just put it out there and I can kind of be organized. But right now, I'd be just throwing bags of stuff out on the lawn and be like, pay me what you want for it. Because I don't really have, like, the patience to really want to do that. Especially because I want to try and get more of the attic taken care of. But yeah, guys, I just did dishes and laundry as well, because I dirtied my crock pot for dinner tonight, and then I had to dirty a pot to make the pasta in that went along with dinner because they had chicken Alfredo. And then I ended up making corn too, so I dirtied another pot. So I had like a bunch of big bulky stuff that had to go in the dishwasher. So I ended up taking care of all that, but I still have dishes that I didn't even get in the dishwasher because of all the big bulky stuff, and I didn't get it all in there. So I also did a load of laundry as well. But me and Matthew, after we got done in the attic, ended up actually going out and running to a couple different stores. We went to Old Time Pottery, then we went to Target, then we went to Kohl's. I think that was all we went to. But we drove in like the opposite directions to all of them, and the thing that stinks is we went to the opposite Target and then realized that we were gonna go to Kohl's. Went to the Kohl's, and there's actually a Target in that Kohl's parking lot, and we were like, well, we should have went to the Target over here. Like, I thought then Matthew was like, oh, well, I didn't know we were still gonna go there, and I was like, well, why not? I thought we were. So we ended up driving kind of all over the place, but he had to get some stuff for his girlfriend for their 1-year anniversary. So he ordered like some stuff online, but then also wanted to pick out some stuff. We did find a couple of different things that he got at Old Time Pottery, and then He ended up getting one thing at Target, I think, or no, maybe 2 things at Target. But then we came home and I had popcorn and just watched some YouTube, guys, because I realized I haven't had popcorn in a long time and I haven't really like relaxed. I actually was going to watch a movie tonight, guys. I was going to watch the second Kingsman movie because I watched the first one, and like right around the time I think the second one was coming out, and I was like, oh, like I really want to see the second one. Or when it was in theaters, I think. And then I ended up not seeing the second one, and I recorded it because we have like stars and whatever, and so I recorded it off of one of those channels and was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, and it's been sitting on there for like a couple of months. I haven't watched it, and so I was gonna do that tonight, but it was already like 8:30 by the time I was like literally starting the movie, and I was like, this is gonna take me until like past 11 o'clock. And I wanted to make sure I got the dishes and laundry taken care of tonight. I didn't know if I was going to have enough time to finish it. And it's a little bit before. It's 11:15 actually on the button right now, guys. So that's why I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's vlog. If you guys did, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. And I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.